नमस्ते, म राजकुमार सिंहदेल, विज्ञान शिक्षक। आज पनि लेट्स लर्न टुगेदरको नयाँ श्रृङ्खलामा क्लास 9 को मेजरमेन्ट सम्बन्धी केही कुराहरू लिएर तपाईहरु समक्ष उपस्थित भइसकेको छु। अब हामी गएको क्लासमा मेजरमेन्ट एन्ड इट्स इम्पोर्टेन्स, व्हाट इज मेजरमेन्ट एन्ड इट्स इम्पोर्टेन्स भनेर डिस्कसन गरेका थियौं। Measurement is the process of comparison of unknown quantity with the known or the standard quantity, and we already discussed about the importance. And measurement is incomplete without unit. हामीले without unit measurement incomplete हुन्छ भनेका थियौं। अब unit भनेको के हो त? What is the unit? The unit is the unit is the any reference physical quantity with which same kind of quantities can be expressed. The unit is the any reference physical quantity with which same kind of quantities can be expressed. है, जस्तो खालको सेम क्वान्टिटिजहरु छ, त्यही क्वान्टिटिजहरुलाई मात्रै हामीले एक्सप्रेस गर्न सकिन्छ। व्हाट इज इट्स मिनिङ? यसको मिनिङलाई हामी हेर्न सक्छौं। फर एक्जाम्पल मीटर or centimeter, kilometer, it is only for the length. लेन्थ को लागि मात्रै हामी के गर्न सक्छौं त? यस्तो खालको युनिटहरुलाई युज गर्न सक्छौं। दैट मीन्स सेम काइन्ड अफ क्वान्टिटी अफ द क्वान्टिटी, एउटै खालको क्वान्टिटीलाई मात्रै हामी के गर्न सक्छौं त? यो एक्सप्रेस गर्न सक्छौं। मिटर, सेन्टिमिटर, किलोमिटर, दिस टाइप अफ reference quantity, physical quantity, this can be used only for the length. Similarly, like as kilogram, quintal, metric ton, gram, like that, this only for the mass. Okay, and we cannot write like this meter or 5 meter mass. Today's class I already discussed about it. अब हिजोको यो भन्दा अगाडिको क्लासमा पनि मैले यो कुराको बारेमा डिस्कस गरिसकेको छु। So unit, and what type of units are the good unit? That's why it is necessary to know the characteristic of good unit. Characteristics of good unit good units. Characteristic of good unit. कस्तो युनिटलाई हामी गुड युनिट भन्छौं? त्यो गुड युनिटको हामी क्यारेक्टरिस्टिक जान्नुपर्ने आवश्यकता हुन्छ। क्यारेक्टरिस्टिक अफ गुड युनिट. Now first, characteristic of good unit. It is defined without any doubt. And second one, it is reproducible भनेको के गर्न सकिन्छ त? यसलाई रिप्रोड्युस गर्न सकिन्छ भने एउटाबाट अर्कोमा लैजान सकिन्छ। जस्तै मिटर छ भने मिटरलाई हामीले केमा चेन्ज गर्न मिल्छ? सेन्टिमिटरमा चेन्ज गर्न मिल्छ। सेन्टिमिटरलाई मिलिमिटरमा चेन्ज गर्न मिल्छ, एन्ड सो अन। किलोमिटर एउटाबाट अर्को रिप्रोड्युस गर्न सकिन्छ, एउटाबाट अर्को बनाउन सकिन्छ। It is reproducible and it is it is in proper size. Proper size मा हुनु पर्यो गुड युनिट हुनको लागि प्रपर साइज. यदि फर एक्जाम्पल हामी यत्रो सानो लाइनलाई मेजर गर्नु पर्यो भने वी क्यान युज द सेन्टिमिटर or very small one millimeter, or measuring the diameter of the very small wire, that is millimeter. यसरी हामीले अथवा for the long distance we use that mile or that kilogram, that is the proper size. Proper size को हुनु आवश्यक छ. Okay, it is defined without any doubt. It is reproducible. It is in the proper size. These are the very much important characteristic of good unit. Characteristic of good unit. Okay. Later we are going to discuss about the physical quantity and derived quantity. Physical quantity and non-physical quantity. Physical and non-physical quantity, as well as fundamental and derived quantity. Fundamental and the derived quantity. Physical quantity, those quantities which can be measured by using any devices. Those are the physical quantities, those quantities which can be measured by using any devices. जुनसुकै डिवाइस पनि हुन सक्छ. For example, mass is measured by beam balance, or weight is measured by spring balance. Area can be measured by measuring length, breadth, as well as, and so on. And non-physical quantities, for example, physical quantity: area, mass, volume, length, time, etc. And non-physical quantities, those quantities which can be measured by using any devices. कुनै पनि डिभाइसहरुलाई युज गरेर पनि मेजर गर्न नसकिने, that things are the just feeling. That things are just the feeling. यो feeling मात्रै हुन्छ. For example, sadness, happiness, sadness, happiness, reading, writing, love, shadow, etc. These are the non-physical quantities which cannot be measured, but we can feel it. तर यो कुरालाई फिल गर्न सकिन्छ. In Nepali it is called like as भाव. कुनै पनि कुराको भाव मात्रै यसले के गरेको हुन्छ त दिइरहेको छ. Sadness we cannot measure, and it gives only the feeling. These things gives the only feeling. Okay, then and next time we are going to discuss about the fundamental quantity and derived quantity. Fundamental quantity and derived quantity. Derived quantity. Fundamental quantity and derived quantity. Fundamental quantity and the derived quantity. Most of the students are confused, in confusion in fundamental quantity and fundamental unit, or the derived quantity and derived units. Don't be confused here. Fundamental quantity, that is related with the quantity. Just I already discussed here. These are the quantities: area, mass, volume, length, time. These are the quantities. And actually, in physics or in measurement, we are only discussing about that physical quantities. We must be discard that non-physical quantities. It cannot be measured, and that's only the feelings. So we discard it. यसलाई हामी के गर्छौं त यसको बारेमा हामी स्टडी गर्दैनौं कि we are only discussing about the physical quantity. Physical quantity को बारेमा मात्र हामीले के गर्छौं त डिस्कस गर्छौं. A fundamental quantities and derived quantities. Quantity means not unit. Be clear. Meter, centimeter, kilometer, kilogram, hour, minute, second. These are the units. Don't be confused here. And fundamental quantity. Those quantities, those physical quantities which does not depend upon other quantities and have unique identity. These are the fundamental quantities. For example, that means mass, length, time, temperature, and altogether there are 7 fundamental quantities. Altogether there are 7 fundamental quantities. 7 fundamental quantities. That means mass, length, time, temperature, and so on. There are 7 fundamental quantities. You already read in previous classes also. Okay. And derived quantity. Those physical quantities which are derived from the fundamental quantities. These are the derived quantity. Derived quantity. For example, like as density, volume, area, velocity, acceleration, pressure, etc. Okay, and density, how it is the derived quantity. Derived quantity kina yo derived quantity why density. Density is the density equals mass per unit volume. That means mass is fundamental quantity. Volume is also the derived quantity, and in volume there is presence of the length, triple of that length, 3 times of that length. So density is the derived, and volume is itself. Area means L square means double of 2 times of that length, and velocity that means velocity means distance, time taken, that length and time, and acceleration length and time, double of that time, and pressure means force upon area, that means force upon area itself. Force is also the derived quantity, and area is also the derived. So these are the derived quantities. Now don't be confused here. There is other fundamental units and the derived units also. Fundamental unit and derived unit. Fundamental unit and derived units. Fundamental units and derived units. Fundamental units and derived units. Most of you are confusion here. Fundamental quantity and fundamental unit. Derived quantity and derived unit. You think these are the synonyms, but it is not. It is totally different. This is the quantity and this is the unit. यो भनेको क्वान्टिटी हो कि मैले क्वान्टिटी मैले मेन्सन गरिसकेको छु, फन्डामेन्टल क्वान्टिटी, डेराइभ क्वान्टिटी भनेर। अब यहाँ चाहिँ हामी बल्ल यहाँ आएर हामी युनिटको कुरा गर्छौँ है। दोज units which are independent to the other units and have unique identity. For example, in simply, you must understand that the units of fundamental quantity, those are the fundamental units. Very simple. The units of fundamental quantities are fundamental unit. That means there are the 7 fundamental quantities. That's why there are the 7 fundamental units. Like as meter, kilogram, second, Kelvin, okay. And why it becomes the fundamental? Meter means, if we are writing meter, it is not made up of the other units. You कुनै पनि units सँग linkage छैन. It is not linkage with the kilogram. It is not linkage with the second or any other units. कुनै पनि unit सँग यसको relation छैन कि it is the independent. त्यही भएको कारणले गर्दा यसलाई के भन्छ? Unique identity. यसको युनिक आफ्नै एउटा के छ त, एउटा आफ्नै पहिचान छ है। यसको मात्रै पहिचान छ, यो कसैसँग पनि रिलेटेड छैन। यो युनिटलाई अरु कुनै पनि युनिटमा कन्भर्ट गर्न पनि सकिदैन है। अब यसको सब मल्टिपल युनिटहरु छन्, त्यो त कन्भर्ट गर्न सकिन्छ, अथवा मल्टिपल युनिटहरु छन् त्यसलाई त कन्भर्ट गर्न सकिन्छ। अदरवाइज यसलाई सेकेन्डमा लान पनि मिल्दैन, केल्भिनमा लान पनि मिल्दैन, अथवा किलोग्राममा लान पनि मिल्दैन। अरु कुनै पनि अरु फरक खालका युनिटहरुमा यसलाई कन्भर्ट गर्न सकिदैन। के हुनुपर्छ त? यस्तै खालका यसैको यही सिस्टमको अथवा यो भनेको लेन्थसँग रिलेटेड कुराहरु मात्रै यसको के गर्न मिल्छ त? कन्भर्सन गर्न मिल्छ। ओके, नाउ डेराइभ युनिट्स means those units which are depends upon the fundamental units. those units which are depends upon the fundamental units, that are the derived units. Derived units. For example, square meter. That means in our common language we call it as a meter square. Cubic meter, or simply we call it as meter cube. But while writing it seems like as a meter cube, but while writing it is cubic meter. लेख्दाखेरि जहिले पनि हामी क्युबिक मिटर स्क्वायर मिटर पढ्दाखेरि पनि हामीले यही भनेर पढ्नुपर्छ। हामीले सिम्पली लेख्दाखेरि यो भएको यो कमन सेन्स हो, सकेसम्म यो कुराहरूलाई चाहिँ सुधार गर्नुपर्छ। क्युबिक मिटर भन्नुपर्छ, स्क्वायर मिटर भनेर पढ्ने गर्नुपर्छ है। हामीले सजिलोको लागि भन्न त मिटर क्युब भन्ने गरिन्छ, हामी पनि सर्टकटमा भन्दा सकेसम्म यसको स्पेशल कुरा के हो भन्ने कुरा पनि बुझ्नुपर्छ। एन्ड लाइक एज न्यूटन, then Pascal, okay, these are the derived units. That means it depends upon the other units in another session. That means in another classes also we are discussing about it, how to convert the units. This is the most important portion in this chapter. At first you must know these things: fundamental units and derived units. And there are some rules to write, how to write the correct unit. 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 अब युनिटहरु लेख्दा के कुरा ध्यान दिनुपर्छ भन्ने कुरा पनि हामीले बुझ्नु पर्यो है। रुल्स फर राइटिङ units. म यहाँ केही रुलहरुको बारेमा डिस्कस गर्न गइराखेको छु। रुल्स फर राइटिङ युनिट्स। युनिट्सहरु लेख्दा कस्तो कुरामा ध्यान दिनुपर्छ, के कुरामा ध्यान दिनुपर्छ, के भयो भने कस्तो लेख्ने, कति बेला क्यापिटल लेख्ने, कति बेला प्लुरल फर्ममा लेख्ने भन्ने कुराको बारेमा म थोरै डिस्कसन गर्छु, केही पोइन्टहरुमा म डिस्कसन गर्छु। रुल्स फर राइटिङ युनिट्स। नम्बर 1, if the unit is taken from the name of scientist, it is written as written in small letter. अब यहाँ बुझ्नु पर्यो कि स्मल लेटर, द युनिट इज टेकन फ्रम द नेम अफ साइन्टिस्ट, इट इज रिटन इन स्मल लेटर। अब साइन्टिस्टको नेमबाट लिएको हो भने त्यसलाई हामीले फुल नेम लेख्दाखेरि भने चाहिँ डोन्ट बी कन्फ्युज हियर, आई एम युजिङ हियर नेम एन्ड सिम्बल। मैले नेम र सिम्बल भनेको छु। फर एक्जाम्पल NEWTON, this is the name of unit. If we are writing N only, this is the symbol. Don't be confused here. यो यसले के बताउन खोजिरहेको छ भन्ने कुरा बुझ्नुपर्छ कि न्यूटन भनेको यो भनेको पुरा युनिटको नेम हो, यो भनेको त्यसैको के हो त सिम्बल हो, इट्स अ सिम्बल। सो अब यो फुल नेम लिएको छ भने साइन्टिस्टको नेमबाट लिएको नेम छ भने त्यसलाई के लेख्नुपर्छ त? फर एक्जाम्पल न्यूटन है, न्यूटन स्मल हुन्छ NEWTON न्यूटन। यस्तो न्यूटन हुँदैन कि NEWTON भनेर क्यापिटल हुँदैन यो फर्स्ट है। न्यूटन, पास्कल, वाट, etc. It is taken from the name of the scientist. And next one, if the symbol of unit, number second, if the symbol of unit is taken from the name of scientist, it is written with capital letter, For example, Newton is written as capital N. What is written as capital W and so on. अब हामीले के बुझ्नु पर्यो भने यसलाई हामी सिम्बलमा लेखेका छौं, सर्ट फर्ममा मात्र लेखेका छौं भने फेरि त्यति बेला फेरि के हुन्छ त क्यापिटल हुन्छ. Okay, and next is that don't be confused here. यो सिम्बल र नेम भनेको ठाउँमा अब कन्फ्युजन नहुने है, then there is no gap while writing unit of fundamental units. There is no gap while writing unit of fundamental units. कुनै पनि फंडामेंटल यूनिट को यूनिट लेखेको छ भने there is no gap. For example kg भनेर यसरी अथवा k.g भनेर कहिले पनि लेखिदैन है, कहिले पनि लेखिदैन र यो जहिले पनि के लेखिन्छ त फर एक्जाम्पल kg यस्तो मात्र लेखिन्छ विदाउट, and it is also written as small letter. यो पनि केमा पनि लेखिन्छ त नो ग्याप. मैले यहाँ थोरै थप्न पनि चाहे, युनिट अफ फंडामेंटल देयर इज नो ग्याप and written with small letter with small letter. There is no gap and written with small letter while writing the unit of fundamental units. अब यसलाई फर एक्जाम्पल भन्दाखेरि के हुन्छ, हामीले क्यापिटल के जी भनेर यसरी लेख्ने होइन है, यसरी लेख्ने पनि होइन. अनि हामीले के गर्छौं त केजी भनेर लेख्दाखेरि अथवा हामी के गर्छौं यसलाई k.g धेरैको बानी यस्तो लेख्ने पनि हुन्छ. इट्स अल्सो रङ. ओके, इट्स अल्सो रङ. यो पनि के हो त रङ हो. हामीले लेख्दाखेरि के लेख्नु पर्यो त केजी मिटर यस्तो याम लेख्ने, मिटर भनेर सर्ट फर्ममा लेख्ने भने नि मिटर याम लेख्ने होइन. यो पनि जहिले पनि के हुन्छ त स्मल लेटरमा हुन्छ. श्रीमान don't use the gap for the units which are which are fundamental units. Okay, for example, use gap for the units which are derived from the fundamental unit. यदि fundamental unit बाट derive भएको छ भने हामीले के गर्नुपर्छ त fundamental unit बाट derive भएको भने यहाँ gap पनि हुनुपर्छ. जस्तो मिटर पर सेकेन्ड. अब यसलाई हामी यसरी लेख्न सक्छौं कि मिटर ग्याप यसरी लेख्नुपर्छ. अघि जस्तै यहाँ केजीमा जस्तै गरेर हामीले जोडेर एकै ठाउँमा लेख्न मिल्दैन. यहाँ सर्ट एन्ड ग्याप हुनुपर्छ है. यो कुरा पनि बुझ्नु पर्यो. Okay, these are the some basic rules, and there are other rules also. We cannot write the units in the plural form when it is taken in the short form. जस्तो short form मा रहेछ भने kgs लेख्न मिल्दैन, 5 kgs भनेर लेख्न मिल्दैन है. 5 भए पनि short form मा भएपछि 5 kg भनिसकेपछि यसले के दिन्छ त, it gives the plural meaning. यसले पनि plural meaning दिन्छ. अब यदि यो फुल लेखेको छ भने 5 किलोग्राम भनेर लेखेको छ भने यो 5 किलोग्राम्स नै हुन्छ फेरि है. यो 5 kgs 5 किलोग्राम भनेको सर्ट फर्ममा लेख्दा 5 kgs यो हुँदैन, यो रङ हुन्छ भने यो 5 किलोग्राम्स भन्ने यो के हुन्छ त, राइट हुन्छ. 5 लेख्दाखेरि अब यो फुल युनिट लेखेको छ भने फुल युनिटको नेम, युनिटकै नेम लेख्दाखेरि के हुनुपर्छ त, किलोग्राम्स प्लुरल फर्ममा हुन्छ भने यो युनिटको सिम्बल मात्र युज गरेको बेलामा के हुन्छ त, केजी या सिम्बलमा यस हुँदैन. त्यो कुरा पनि मैले यहाँ नलेखे पनि यो कुरा पनि बुझ्नु होला, यो कुरा पनि सम्झिनु होला. Okay, I am going to conclude the today's class. In today's class, we'll discuss about the units, different units. That means defining units and its proper unit, characteristic of proper or the good unit, and then fundamental quantity, derived quantity, fundamental unit, derived unit, and rules for writing the units. And I hope that you are taking the advantage from this class. For it, subscribe the channel and press the bell icon to get the notification in your device. Thank you very much.